3 weeks ago, right? I called in the accountants for the club just to see when they could actually do our club accounts. John decided to go and fetch our account books. When he came back, which was only about, I'd say, 30 seconds later, I had just collapsed in the chair. So which he called for help. And two girls who had been on a defibrillator course a fortnight before assessed the situation and said that I had a cardiac arrest and I wasn't breathing. So they started doing CPR and prompted John then to go and fetch a defibrillator, which is within the train station. So John then, like a sprinter, ran up the hill, over the bridge to fetch the defibrillator and came back while the girls were doing the CPR. And I was shocked with the defibrillator and with the help of CPR and the two girls, 4 times actually, and saved the situation.
About 2.5 hours before I'd gone up to the rugby club at Bargard, I went up to the gym, popped the Blackwood, meet my mother for half hour, had a coffee. I come home, I wasn't going to go and watch. I was persuaded a bit more by the missus to go out because we didn't have a game in Newbridge that day, because obviously she's used to having me not around on a Saturday. I was up watching Bargard Ebervale, his half time, and all of a sudden I collapsed, no sign of anything, no pain. One of the doctors I met, he said it was quite apparent pretty much straight away that I was going into a cardiac arrest. The other doctor had done the CPR while the other doctor put the defib on, and they said one shock, and pretty much got up, sat up, bolt right straight away and tried to get him off me.
Put my daughter to bed Saturday night, went out for my mate's birthday party. I think by 12 o'clock, I've collapsed to the ground, no one knows what's happening. Luckily, first responder came in, did CPR. The defibrillator comes in about 15 minutes, but 2 shocks. And all life-saving treatment really. Without that, without the CPR, I wouldn't be here today. Really grateful. I think everyone's got to learn it, everyone's got to be well known across the board. My rebirth party, I think it was about 2 weeks ago. 150 people there, felt really good about it, showed how much I matter to everyone, and yeah, really, really amazing.
I was going to Cardiff General Station to pick up a friend who was visiting me from London. We got back into the car when I picked her up, and I passed out in the car. She couldn't bring me around, so I ran into the station to get first aiders. We were quickly out with the defibrillator and started working on me, giving me CPR. And they couldn't bring me around, but a car pulled up. A man got out and said, "I'm a doctor, can I help?" They brought me around apparently. Took me to Heath Hospital, where I woke up the following day. I was told what had happened. I looked at Fran, my friend, said, "What are you doing here? You haven't come all the way from London to see me. You were picking me up, you idiot." She said, "Yes, I'd lost my memory for the full day because of the lack of oxygen to my brain."
In January of this year, I was playing squash with a fellow called Nick and finished the game of squash, came off the squash court and was sat talking to him. The next thing I know is I've collapsed in his arms, allegedly. He carried out CPR on me. Luckily, he'd recently been on a CPR course. And there was another chap at the squash club called Bob Perry who had defibrillator training. And so he rushed and got the defibrillator which we had at the club, which had been supplied, as I later found out, by Welsh Hearts. He went to work on me. I went away twice, passed away twice, brought me back to life twice with the use of the defibrillator, and I'm now here to tell the tale. The more defibrillators there are, the more CPR trained people are, the better the world will be, the more people will survive on the high street.
Now, what we're going to do is take the packet out.
We place one pad, I don't want to stick.
Yeah, send it to his chest. How many of these we do? 13.
I just class myself as a very lucky man, and I'm lucky that those two girls did a defibrillator course, and it's thanks to the defibrillator that I'm alive.
Tear open package and remove pad.
Like, I know how important it is, because if I had to have one that day, and it saved my life.
And then stop going. What are you going to happen with the babies? You're going to have mum and dad.
Shocked me, I think, twice. And then, yeah, that's such a life-saving treatment. Without that, I wouldn't be here today.
I've been waking up every morning since thinking, oh, thank you, thank you.
Passed away twice, brought me back to life twice with the use of the defibrillator. And thanks to Welsh Arts, I'm here today.